All right, what's going on, team? Welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies on the channel. Hell yes. Today we are jumping right back into our survival levels. We're going to take on our survival roof hard levels. But first, we're jumping into our Zen Garden. We need to take care of our channel plants. And guys, to be very clear, this singular plant needs to be revealed. Welcome back if you have been here before. If you haven't, welcome to our channel Zen Garden, where we grow plants and let you guys name them in the comments. So if you see any of, well, I guess I should be even more clear. These plants here down at the bottom, these are our channel plants. The rest of them are kind of general plants from my playthrough and other times that I have played this game. Same thing with these 4 plants down here at the bottom. These are also channel plants. These are our nighttime channel plants. And guys, like I said before, you can name them. One of these plants has a name, and it's this one, the Magneto Shroomy Boy, our magnet shroom, Magneto Shroomy Boy. When we see it in our regular run, well, we shout it out. And yeah, Magneto Shroomy Boy. These 2 are channel plants as well. They need to grow, and we're gonna switch back. Oh, guys, wait a minute. We're gonna get to see our pool plant. Hold up here. Does it need water? It doesn't need water. Okay, great. Well, I guess our pool plant doesn't need water. That's fantastic. I'm just gonna get a bunch of plant food here and feed it. Guys, our brand new lily pad and our first pool plant from our last episode. I'm still super hype about this, and it's not even full size. Anyway, let's go back. We have one job to do, and it is reveal this plant for you guys. Guys, I think I've watered it like 3 or 4 times. This could be it. Is this the part where we give this plant the plant food? Come on, plants, plants, plants. What could it possibly be? If you have a guess right now, go ahead and throw it in the comments. We gotta water it one more time. We're getting so close to revealing this plant. If you have a guess, throw it down in the comments. Otherwise, give it like 10 more seconds. We're gonna reveal it here. Guys, is this our channel plants? No, one more. Water, guys. This is a lot of watering this plant. Could this be a pool plant by chance? I don't know. I don't know if it actually correlates to how many times we have to water the plant before it reveals itself, whether it's a pool plant or not, but I guess we're gonna find out. And 2 of our 3-peaters are full-size double diamond for it, and our plant is ready to go. Guys, here it is. What is it? What could it possibly be? And it is a cactus. Hell yes! Definitely the first time we've seen the cactus, and it works just fine in our daytime Zen garden. So on that note, guys, there is no need to mess around with our plants anymore. We're going to our main menu and jumping into our roof survival hard levels, our survival roof hard levels, I should say. Well, welcome, guys. If you are new to this, I guess, smaller series within our Plants vs. Zombies series, welcome to our survival hard levels, where basically we have to deal with multiple rounds of a single survival level. Because it's multiple rounds inside of the same level, we get to really develop a much more in-depth defensive strategy compared to our single level, where we build a strong strategy for the end of the level and then call it good. Let's see. Let's take one more look at what we're dealing with here. Maybe we do bring coffee beans just in case. Guys, we're on the roof again. It feels like it's been forever. Do we bother with a coffee bean here? I think we do. And guys, we're bringing along, this is Beanie from our Zen Garden. We're bringing along Beanie, Magneto Shroomy Boy, and we're ready. Let's rock. This is our first round of our survival roof hard levels. Can we survive for 10 flags? I think we can, guys. And welcome back. Here we go. Starting off pretty quick. We're dealing with our roof levels. It's been a long time since we've been on the roof. It's been since our survival levels, and since we started our survival levels on day pool, well, we ended our survival levels on our day and night levels. So roof was kind of just a stop along the way. Anyway, our first zombies on screen, and down here in the bottom right, you can see our progress bar. This is our first round, guys. Like I was saying before, we have 5 rounds to deal with, and because of that, we have a lot of time to get a lot of sunflowers, if so possible. Hopefully we get a butter here soon before we lose a flower pot, but we might be losing a flower pot. Guys, this corn is going slow. Please knock out this zombie, please. Oh my gosh, this corn has different ideas. Well, at least the zombie has been vanquished. Guys, are we gonna struggle with these roof levels? I don't know. But yeah, if you have been sticking around the channel, thanks for being here. Hell yes, appreciate you continuing to watch and enjoy this Plants vs. Zombies content. I say it every single time, but I have a ton of fun with this series. And seeing you guys enjoy it, well, that just makes it even worth it more. Gosh, what else have you been seeing? Well, so far in our survival levels, we skipped our day level as per usual on the channel. We skipped our day level, but that's okay. We have done night, we have done pool, we have done night pool, and now we are on our, what could be, final area, our roof levels. We're desperately trying to unlock our endless survival mode so that I can show you guys what round 20 looks like, get that fresh achievement, and basically hunt down every single achievement in Plants vs. Zombies. Guys, that is basically the goal of our survival playthrough at this point, to get to survival endless so that we can get all the achievements in the game. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, guys, we need to use some cheat codes, and I don't know if it is going to work mid-round. I think it did. Did you hear that boing sound? That boing sound was because I typed future, and all of our zombies should now have futuristic glasses. Guys, one of the cheat codes from one of the older games. I don't feel like games really have cheat codes the way they used to anymore. Gosh, you used to be able to buy books full of the cheat codes straight from the developers or some random cheat source. Amassing them all together. For us, what the cheats in Plants vs. Zombies mean is I typed future, they have glasses. I'm gonna type some more stuff here for you guys. I'm gonna type daisies, and I will leave all of these commands in the comments, or in the description, so that you guys can use them yourselves if you stumble across them. Guys, we're not really struggling here. I have 2 columns of corn, and what I want to do is put another column of sunflowers in front of the corn, just so that we have a brief defensive line. Can we get some corn, please? Or butter? Thank goodness. Guys, our roof levels are trying to trip us up. Hold up, I'm gonna type daisies one more time. I heard a little pop there, and guys, if this cheat code worked out, you're gonna see what it does as soon as one of these zombies gets wrecked here. I'm a little bit afraid of this zombie eating our corn. Guys, what's going on back here? I'm gonna cherry bomb this, and oh gosh, there's no daisies on the ground. Guys, I was gonna show you the daisies cheat code, but it turns out it doesn't work on the roof. But anyway, I mean, just to continue with our cheat codes, I do have 2 more. Let's try it out here. But before we get to this major milestone, guys, this is our first flag of our whole roof hard survival levels run, and at our first flags on each of these rounds, I'm going to do our channel calls to action. So guys, if you are enjoying so far, please consider liking and subscribing, and if not, just take a look at our heinous party animal, our zombatar, strolling along here at the bottom of the screen, basically marking our great progress towards the middle and end of our first round. Hell yes, guys. I threw down a melon pull just cause the winter melon cooldown was not cool anymore. And so I did it. I was going to stick with just corn for now so we could develop a pretty formidable sun economy. But seeing as we have 2 columns and nearly 3 already, I'm not too worried about it. Our second winter melon. Maybe I just transitioned to winter melons? Interesting. We'll see here, guys. I do have more cheat codes. Let's put another one in. Now that there are zombies on screen, guys, I'm going to type in mustache, M-U-S-T-A-C-H-E, and now our zombies have mustaches. Let's go. Guys, the cheat codes are getting out of hand. Look at them. They look like they're wearing a completely different outfit. And while we're on the subject, I do have one final cheat code, which we're going to put in right now. Guys, this is tricked out. Is that gonna work? We hear a little bit of an ignition sound, and guys, that should upgrade our lawnmowers. But the thing is, we're on the roof, so these are roof cleaners, and I would not be very surprised if the roof cleaners don't exactly upgrade themselves. Since we're on the roof, It seems like the roof has stumped half of our cheat codes, including daisies and tricked out, but that's okay. Guys, there are 2 more cheat codes in Plants vs. Zombies, and I was trying to show off the Tree of Wisdom a little bit in our previous episode, but you need to get the Tree of Wisdom to either level 500 or level 1000 to unlock the 2 final cheat codes. So I'm not gonna do that to you guys. We're not gonna have to watch me basically grind out the difference between level 140 for our Tree of Wisdom. I did do a little bit of leveling myself. To level 500 for a single cheat code and level 1000 for a second cheat code, guys. I'm not gonna do that to you, but just know that if you get really into this game, there are cheat codes to work for with the Tree of Wisdom food packets. Guys, it feels like I've just been talking about cheat codes this whole time and the level has just been grinding on. We almost have 5 winter melons, which is fantastic. And I mean, other than that, we're kind of just chilling. This is our final zombie before our final flag of our first round. Guys, our huge wave of zombies is approaching, and this marks the end of our first round of our survival roof hard levels. Guys, the thing is, I'm going to have to remember that we need to deal with these bungee zombies dropping zombies on our heads. It feels a little bit unfair, but when we can deal with pretty much all of the bungee zombies with a single umbrella leaf, well, it feels a little bit less unfair. But guys, before I talk too much about the bungee zombies, let's finish out this round. We need to think about what kind of defense that we can make into a crazy juggernaut as fast as possible. Look at our sun economy here. We're doing fantastic. This zombie's about to go down and more zombies are approaching. Team, we've made it to our second round. Hell yes. Welcome to our second round of our survival roof hard levels. We got balloon zombies and we have, I guess, bungee zombies to deal with. How do we deal with a balloon zombie when we can't just spam a cattail? Well, I think we need to actually rely on blowers. This time you thought I was gonna go cactuses. You did. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. I'm bringing the winter melon once more. We don't really benefit by having magnet shrooms, so I'm going to not bother this time, but we're gonna definitely need flower pots. I'm gonna bring along our good friend, the chomper, which is fantastic on these roof levels. A cherry bomb, jalapeno just in case, a squash. I don't know, guys. I'm bringing along a lot of explosives because I'm a little bit unsure what to add to our offense. I think we're good, guys. We're calling it good. And an umbrella leaf to boot. Let's rock. This is our second round of our survival roof hard levels. There's 5 of them and we're on number 2. We got the blower this time. And I do have umbrella leaves now. Guys, we're getting kind of overpowered with these melons, I have to say. If you are looking at the right side of the screen, which I'm not very much, you are seeing these zombies kind of just explode. These melons are gonna do all of the damage that we could ever dream of with our corncob catapults. Cornapults? I don't know. Guys, I always forget the name of the corn. I just call it corn at this point. And because we don't need it anymore, well, it's not in our seed packets. To double check, things are going down quick. Guys, the only thing that we are gonna have to worry about is going to be these balloon zombies. We have a blower for them, but if they start to spam us, well, we might struggle just a little bit. Maybe I should have brought twin sunflowers again, guys, but I didn't bring twin sunflowers after the first round in our last episode, and honestly, the way things turned out, it felt better to not have to worry about building a bunch of sun plants out later in our rounds. It seems like if I can get generally a good amount of sun and transition into a really strong defense, well, that is the best results overall. Oh man, we brought tall nuts along with us and they have a little bit of a cooldown. I might have to start growing those. And guys, welcome to our first flag, yes, of our second round. hell yes. This is where I ask you, if you are enjoying, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Guys, we just blew away our balloon zombies, and now there's another one. Uh-oh. Should I be worried about it? Well, no. It doesn't seem like we need to, because we got another blowover. Guys, look at how fast this cooldown is. Great. Yes, I was a little bit worried about these balloon zombies, but seeing how fast we can spam these blowovers, well, I'm not worried at all anymore. I'm going to put a tall nut in front of our chomper. Our front lanes are going to start to become stronger and stronger. I want tall nuts and chompers, and then if we do need to add another layer of defense to the madness, we're going to replace our column of sunflowers with something crazy, guys. Maybe we just replace our back lanes with something crazy as well. And a balloon zombie at the top kind of throwing me off. I didn't notice it until it was almost at our front line. I need an umbrella leaf, guys, because we are getting close to the second flag. And if I can get us set up with umbrella leaves before we need them, well, that's going to be even better. Once you need umbrella leaves, it's too late. Hopefully we can keep our melons alive here. We're doing well. Another umbrella leaf, and it seems like our entire play area of plants is defended. A chomper, a tall nut, and I do need a blank. Oh, we have a blank flower pot. We're good. And just so you know, the blowovers do work even if the zombies are behind them. Guys, a huge wave of zombies is approaching. It feels like this second wave went by so fast. But here's our second and final flag of our second round of Survival Roof Hard. Hell yes, I'm gonna toss a blowover down here just to get rid of all of these balloon zombies at the same time. A chomper down, a tall nut, because we have the cooldown once more, and it seems like everything is going to get wiped out here. Guys, we're doing great. Look at this. Okay, well, we need to really think about what defenses we could benefit by, because we've started to fill in the major placements for our defenses. Our third round is going to heat up a little bit. I'm sure we don't really need to bring a whole lot of our plants that we've brought already. It seems like we can kind of transition out of them if we want to or need to, and I don't know, it feels weird. I'm tossing in explosions on our roof levels. Do we have any special zombies to deal with? It seems like we have screen door zombies, so they'll have a shield, but our melons are not going to be affected very much. Guys, do we just have a pretty free and clear third round? Maybe we start to build corncob cannons? I don't know. How can we upgrade this defense even more than we already have? We'll find out. Let's rock. Oh, repick. We need a flower pot, actually. Good thing it reminded us. And let's rock our third round. Here we go, team. Welcome to our third round on the roof. We're balling out. We already got basically 2 full columns of winter melons. We got a defensive wall of chompers waiting to jump. And we have in the works corncob cannons. Now this is gonna be great. I'm gonna start to clear out some of these twin sunflowers. Damn, it feels bad getting rid of twin sunflowers outright. But when we're gonna replace the twin sunflowers with corncob cannons, it feels a little bit less bad for sure. Anyway, here we go. We got 2 corns and our first corncob cannon down. Guys, we can call in the missile. We just gotta wait for it to not be on cooldown. Boom! Our first corn cob cannon. Guys, we're literally overpowered already. And that is only going to be more the case. Our columns of tall nuts and chompers are complete. Hell yes. Guys, let me know what you're enjoying on the channel. If you are watching other things, if you're just stumbling on the channel, let me know what you're liking with this episode. Say hi, name a plant, name 2 plants, name all the plants. Guys, all of the Zen Garden plants that I mentioned earlier, you can name all of them if you want to. The only rule is that they have not been named before, and you throw it in the comments. And with that, our huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our first flag of our third round of our roof levels. Guys, if you are enjoying so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. It helps the channel out a ton. And As our missile goes down, so does the wave of zombies. It is getting less and less of a challenge to deal with these zombies. Guys, oh, and a 1 in 1,000 diamond drop. Guys, this is super lucky. 1 in 1,000. Our third round is our lucky round. And gosh, I mean, we could only get luckier by seeing a Zen Garden plant. Will it happen? Will it not? We can only hope. For now, but the way that things are going, I think that the rest of this roof experience is gonna be pretty smooth, hopefully. Hopefully. We do have 3 corn cob cannon. Well, our third is in the making, but we will have 3 very soon. Launching one off and boom. Guys, with these corn cob cannons, we can really just nuke a lot of things. I don't know how we continue to make this defense much more crazy, but here's what I'm thinking. We can do this. And then by moving our chompers forward with pumpkins, we can start to clear out our chompers and our tall nuts. I don't know what we switch them for, but judging things the way that they're going, we can be a little bit more aggressive here going into our 4th and 5th rounds. Guys, a huge wave of zombies is approaching, and this marks our 2nd and final flag of our 3rd round of our survival roof hard levels. Guys, our Zombatar, we gotta target him. He's going down. He's going down. Goodbye, Zombatar, and goodbye the rest of the wave. 3 corn cob cannons sealing the fates, and a pumpkin down. Just in case, guys, we can kind of transition this defense even further than we already have into a crazy powerhouse. And what I'm looking at is the magnet shroom and the gold magnet. The good news, guys, about the gold magnet is that we can upgrade the magnet shroom, which is nocturnal, into a day plant. We don't need the coffee bean if all we're taking is the gold magnet. We're gonna take the gold magnet, we're gonna take the flower pot, chomper, tall nut, explosions galore, and with our 2 final spots, we're going with kernel pull and cob cannon. That is our defense for our 4th round of survival hard. Fight off balloon zombies, repick. And a blover. That is our final setup for our 4th round of our survival roof hard levels. Guys, here we go. We have 3 corncob cannons, and I'm feeling pretty solid about that. Oh, I forgot pumpkins. That's what I forgot. Well, we have tall nuts just in case. I think they're going to be just as effective in protecting these chompers, so I'm not going to worry about it. What do we do now that the chompers are basically guarded in a way that makes them a little bit obsolete, sitting back here behind another chomper and a tall nut? I don't think they'll actually hit anything ever if that is how things continue to go. But considering that we only got 2 chompers and 2 lanes, and we're replacing those chompers with magnet shrooms and ultimately golden magnets, I feel pretty good about where we're at right now. We have tall nuts to replace the ones that fall, and I keep forgetting, guys, we basically have and a corncob cannon missile for a Zen Garden plant. Hell yes, guys, you know the rules by now. If you come back to our next episode and want to see what the revealed plant is, you want to name it, you want to name a bunch of plants, you can. The only rule is that the plants have not been named before, and they are Zen Garden plants for the channel. Guys, shout out our Zen Garden plant drop. Hell yes, a rare drop. We've gotten both a diamond and a Zen Garden plant. Feeling pretty good. I think we got a chocolate too, so there's that note. But guys, in these other lanes where there are just sunflowers, I think we're gonna replace these rando sunflowers with kernel pults. The reason why is that the kernel pults give us the off chance to get a butter like we were seeing in the beginning of the game. While it really is an off, oh, another 1 in 1,000. Guys, we're just getting so lucky right now. They will help slow down these zombies. which is going to be a huge help. We only have 2 more twin sunflowers. And guys, we kind of just sped through the first half of the level. Oh my goodness. We made it to our first flag. And this is where I ask you guys, if you are enjoying so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing and taking a look at our Zombatar before he just gets obliterated, our heinous party animal. Blown to bits there. It must not have been a very fun party when you just explode. Crazy Dave would love it. But other than Crazy Dave, I think you would struggle with people staying around or showing up at all. Anyway, hell yes, guys. We wiped out that wave, no problem. I'm really enjoying these corncob cannons to back us up here. They just really do wipe everything out, no problem. Not having to worry about it. And honestly, the synergies that our defense has right now between the slows from the winter melons, the slows from the kernel pults, the corncob cannons, our chompers, and what else to mention? I guess just these corn kernels, because the kernel pults are actually helping out a lot with our ability to slow some of these zombies down. So it's all synergizing. Great. I'm going to send off a single corncob cannon missile. Boom. A blower to blow back our balloon zombie friend. Friend? Should I call him a friend? I don't know. We're going to put a chomper here just because it feels a little empty. This middle lane doesn't really have a purpose anymore now that we have our golden magnets in these, I guess, top and bottom of the center lanes. Yeah, this chomper is looking like it has little to no purpose. Maybe we just leave that open as our place to put down blowers. I think so. That sounds cool. Guys, and a huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our second and final flag of our 4th round of our survival roof hard levels. Guys, hell yes. With that, I'm sending in our corncob cannons, and hell yes, a second Zen Garden plant drop in the same level. Is it the same level? The same area at the very least? Hell yes. Our second Zen Garden plant. Guys, like I said the first time, if you want to see what it is, check out our next episode. If you want to name it, do so there as well. We will await you in the comments. Guys, we're doing so good. Okay, if I can remember correctly, I really do want to bring in a chomper and a pumpkin this time. We're dealing with gargantuars once again. Oh boy, guys, do we need to be concerned here? We got some big boys coming in with their hammers and minions. We got ladder zombies. The minions might cause a little bit of trouble here. So we're gonna bring explosives for sure. We're gonna toss in our kernel pult, our cob cannon, just in case something gets eaten, our tall nut, just in case things fall apart a little bit more than they have already, and a pumpkin imitator, just cuz. Let's rock, guys. Welcome to our 5th round, our final round. We are balling out. Our defense is basically peak, and if it isn't already, well, we got to work on that because this is the last round. Guys, we got some gargantuars to deal with. How are gargantuars getting up on the roof? That is the kind of question that is worth asking, but is probably not going to get a very good answer. Guys, why are the gargantuars up on the roof? Would they not just smash through the roof with their enormous feet? I don't know. We're going to find out. Guys, we can upgrade our defenses just a little bit here. We're moving our line of chompers forward with these pumpkins. It's kind of the first time that we're using pumpkins in such a, I guess, I don't know, meta way? We're using them as our defensive choice because we want the chompers in front of all our tall nuts. And by making that whole case true, we don't need to rely on the tall nuts, and honestly, it feels really good because the defense is probably the most solid it has ever been and will be. Let's send in some more corncob cannons here, guys. The mustache glasses combo is awesome, and I kind of wish that I could show you guys the upgraded lawnmowers and the daisies that the zombies drop when they die. But since we are up on the roof, there is no dirt to grow these daisies, and there are no lawnmowers, just roof cleaners. Guys, a huge wave of zombies is approaching, and this is our first flag of our 5th round, our 5th and final round of our survival roof hard levels. Guys, we saw our zombitar, our heinous party animal, and while I'm spitting out words this fast, if you are enjoying your watch so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. This is our first flag call out and our final call out of the run. Guys, we're just ripping through anything that the zombies can throw at us. It's not even a problem. The corn cob cannons are sealing the deal. They are kind of the final nail in the coffin for these zombies. Can we send them back down to ground level, maybe even below? I don't know. We're gonna find out here. We're working through it, guys. We're about 75% through our final round, and this is crazy. Okay, our zombitar, we saw one. Can we effectively defend our defenses from the minions? No, is our corncob cannon going down? And it is. Guys, these minions are diabolical. They keep wiping out everything in their path, and while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to combo a corncob cannon missile with a cherry bomb in our very front line to basically wombo combo these gargantuars back down to the ground floor. It doesn't seem like our chompers are struggling at all whatsoever, which I think is kind of funny. We're just gonna double hit this gargantuar. Hopefully we can take him out before he tosses his minion, and we do. Guys, we're getting used to the pacing of these gargantuars right before we probably don't have to deal with them for at least a very long time. Guys, once we finish our roof survival levels, it is on to endless. You're gonna see an epic battle. But first, we have to make it through our final huge wave of zombies. Guys, this is the final wave, the second and final wave of our survival roof hard levels and our episodes before we pull off our survival endless levels. Guys, oh, we had to witness the death of our chompers, but we're grabbing our cup, getting our diamond, and getting down from the roof. It's scary up here, guys. If you have made it so far, I really hope that you have enjoyed your watch. I always have a ton of fun playing this game. I feel like I say it constantly. And with that, there is no reason to drag on anymore. Guys, this has been Mike Just Joined. It has been a pleasure, and I do hope that you have enjoyed your time. Come back and visit. Anyway, peace out.